Okay, we're live for real. Welcome back to the deep dive as we continue with Final Fantasy XIII. The deep dive, of course, is brought to you in regards to trying to bring more critical analysis into video games, like actual thorough in-depth looks at what is done well, what is done poorly, and what is in the middle of the ground. What kind of tools are available to use and how they function. So we're going with Final Fantasy XIII, and because it is the much maligned video game that gets a worse rap than I think it deserves. And so we're going to talk about all the things that it does and why some of the criticisms might be undeserved and others might be completely deserved. So here we are. I forgot that we're actually in a section with Lightning and Hope, not just Sazh and Vanille, and we're trying to sneak by these soldiers. Oh boy. Oh. There. Nah, I'm sure we could take them in a fight, Hope. No big deal. Here we go. I don't think I did that right the first time around. I don't remember actually getting through that unscathed. Oh, there's probably something over here. Haha. It's gonna be nothing worthwhile. It was nothing worthwhile. Okay, so welcome everyone who, if you have any questions, of course, you can leave me a line in the chat. I have my phone right here. Or if you're watching on replay later, you can leave a comment or join us for the next stream. Whoop, here we go. So this is this game flirting with stealth mechanics in a way that works pretty well. I've never... Oh boy. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, they saw me. Oh, I got away. Okay. Yeah, I do like that the stealth mechanic is very forgiving there. They see you, but you still get to charge forward like no big deal. And that really makes it more, oh boy, I got seen by that vehicle, didn't I? Oh boy. No, I'm a normal person. I haven't, oh boy, they saw me. Yeah, it's very forgiving, so it lets you do the stealth mechanic without having to worry about what happens in like Deus Ex or a lot of other games with stealth mechanics where one guard sees you and suddenly the alarm is raised and everyone knows where you are and they're shooting at you and any pretense of stealth has now just vanished out the window. All you get now is to fight everyone. I think that made that stealth session really enjoyable, honestly. That was much more... I've seen video games do stealth mechanics really poorly, and that was not it. Now I remember this point quite well. Lightning is about to have a very important character revelation that the first time I played through this game I completely didn't understand. So I'm going to try and figure out why I didn't understand it and what actually is happening.
Then we better hurry.
What the game could have done better to actually tell you what's going on.
Well, I don't really know for sure.
Yeah, it turns out when you're a 13-year-old kid, when you come across ancient tech ruins, you tend not to follow it all the way down. Like, those are some floating platforms. I can't imagine that's very practical for anyone to use. Hey, come back here. Oh, yes. Ooh boy. These are not safety approved for sure. Look at that. There's no railings. It looks like that's a glass surface, so it'd be slick as balls. And it seems like it's moving real fast, and it's just gonna... Yeah, just gonna slam into there. As if no one would ever fall off of that thing. Ooh boy. This is... Get it together, contractors. Oh yeah, these guys. I like these guys. Little slimes. Get to beat them up. I don't have no, I don't. There we go. Extend. Oh yeah, they rescue. But you can't rescue him if he's in the air. Haha. No, actually, I want you to stop that. Just beat him up. Alright. Getting the handle of all this again. Okay. I do like the Lightning and Hope pairing as far as mechanics are concerned, because they do really well together, all things considered. I don't think that counts as a interruption. Nope, it does not. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Halved everything. What else do we got? Oh, that hurts. Oh boy, it's just gonna shoot me again, isn't it? Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's painful. Oh boy, I didn't get that. Okay, good. Just in time for me not to get completely killed. And I lost the chain. Well, this is going poorly. Oh my... Come on! Can you actually heal me, Hope? Or are you just actually not capable of doing that? Yeah, I'll heal myself while you do that. Boy. This is going poorly. We're not even close to beating this guy. Oh, that's gonna hurt, yeah. Okay. Okay, that hurts so much less. That's the way to handle it. You're fine, Hope. Stop your belly aching. Explode, and I'm just gonna get wrecked. Ow. Come on, here we go. There we go. Extend the stagger. Bye. Up you go. So much better. So much smoother. Gotta use that synergist roll to its maximum. And may we never fight one of those things again. Alright, what do we got up here? What's up, Hope?
That's the city's food production fallacy. Name's Carbuncle.
That's a weird rendition of classic Carbuncle.
Being sanctum and all.
So, kill him and cut off the food supply. That'll make us popular.
I mean, if you want to kill everyone.
I think people have enough reason to hate us, don't you?
Yeah, Hope being the voice of reason.
You're probably right. Hungry people make for angry people.
One of the most important laws in population management in the world.
Why don't we use that as a landmark?
Oh, probably. But I do have a mini-map here, Hope, so I don't really need to. Yeah, I'm just gonna not deal with you. Hey, guess, another one I'm not gonna deal with. Bye! Oh, get it just in time. Awesome. Alright, where are we off to? Gosh, this is a bit disorienting, but he did just advise me to use Carbuncle as a landmark, so not that disorienting. Now, one of this thing in map design's philosophy it really does well is whenever there's side paths, as we saw in that tunnel a while ago. I'm just gonna not deal with you. They come back to right where they started real quickly, so you don't have long extended detours that cuts through half of the main story or make it feel like you're missing things. Except the one time we made that shortcut and you're like, wow, that's real cool.
The food we eat, the light, and
Yes,
water.
the fallacy provides everything.
You know, I think Cocoon was really built for them. The rest of us, we're just leeches, parasites.
Oh, your self-esteem could be better than that, Lightning.
They protect us, nurture us, they take care of Well, normal people. They treat us like we're special. Almost like we're pets.
Here comes Lightning's realization.
Like pets. To them, we are just pets. That's it. Now it makes sense. I've been
What
so
makes sense,
blind.
Lightning? Say it out loud.
I was born into a Fal'Cie world, raised on a Fal'Cie leash.
You're not quite saying it out loud.
Only life I knew how to live.
There you go. You're kind of implying it.
I was completely lost. Without a master to follow, my life had no purpose.
Okay, yeah, she's actually explaining herself a little bit.
Hope, listen to me.
Probably could have used a couple more lines driving the point home, though.
This Lassie curse, it took everything from me. My future, my dreams. I didn't want to think. So I fought instead.
Okay,
As
yeah,
long
there's
as I
the
was
few
fighting,
extra lines.
Nothing else was real. I was running away.
Yeah, Lightning explaining that
And you, Hope,
her interpretation
you
of
got
things.
swept along with me.
But Lightning, I don't understand.
Operation Nora is over.
What?
I...
No! You told me to fight!
I made a mistake!
But you can't do this.
Yeah, the only reason Hope got his act together is because he thought he could just kill someone.
Then abandon me.
I won't abandon you. I won't.
Alright, so that realization is actually really important for the main theme of the game, which is the idea that you have to figure out what to do with your life. That's essentially what the game is trying to say, that when you have choices and you have to figure out what you do with the cards you're dealt. And you don't necessarily get to choose the cards that you're dealt, but you get to choose how you deal with them. Do I have Thundera? No, I don't. Are you weak to thunder? Nah. There we go.
You're going down.
Come on, take him out. Bam. Bam. And so the idea is when everyone got their Lassie curses, it took away their life they were used to living, and suddenly they had to they are having to follow the commands of this god that was basically like, do this or die. And that's no fun. Get out of here. Take him out. And so, with Lightning's original reaction to that was basically to throw a hissy fit. And at this point of the game is when she realized that, yeah, she was throwing a hissy fit, and that's not exactly fair to everyone around her, or to, you know, specifically Hope. Or even to herself, really. The idea that she was acting without thinking, doing whatever felt, acting on instinct rather than on belief, doing what felt easy rather than what felt right. And upon realization that the Fal'Cie aren't exactly her enemies, she realized that that's not really the goal of this isn't to destroy the Fal'Cie and destroy everyone along with them. The goal for Lightning shifted a bit there.
So what do we do now?
Kind of a staple of Final Fantasies is society is the problem.
Ticking time bombs.
And so here we're going to figure out what
Enemies
Lightning
in
wants.
Cocoon. If we can't follow the plan, do we just lay down and die?
I didn't mean we should give up.
Then what battles do we fight? And against who? Tell me that!
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet!
That's right. I don't know yet. But I do know we can't lose hope.
Hope?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
There is no hope. Not for Lassie.
There's you.
It's my name. Not who I am.
I was just like you.
And yeah, so Lightning admitting that she doesn't know what's going on was really important.
Sarah, so I thought I needed to forget my past.
For
And I
character
became
development.
Lightning. I thought that by changing my name, I could change who I was. I was just a kid. Lightning. It flashes bright, then fades away. It can't protect. It only destroys.
Someone's never played D&D and cast Lightning Shield. Shock Shield! It mostly doesn't protect you.
Sarah tried to tell me, but I wouldn't listen.
Oh, a vision.
There you are.
If you really are Lassie, it's my job to deal with you.
Typical.
I threatened her.
Come on, slowpoke.
Sorry. Got held up.
Where have you been?
I'm really late, huh?
The only one who believed her was Snow.
Don't say it! Don't say his name. It brings everything back.
Oh yeah,
Keep playing
it's
in
only
my
been like a
head.
half
What
day.
happened to her? And then I see his stupid face and he's smiling. How can he smile when she's dead? I know! There's nothing I can do about it. I hate knowing that. No matter what happens, she's not coming back. When I was fighting, there was no time to think about it. It felt good just to give in. But now you start talking about hope. I'm sorry, I messed up.
It's my fault.
So that's why Lightning and Hope basically have to be a duo, because both of them are basically fueled by rage for the first part, and they have to together learn how to be motivated by more than that. By more than just the idea that you gotta lash out against the thing that is unfair. No, don't hit that guy. Alright, get out of here. Take him out. There we go. Easy wins. And their story, the story of Lightning and Hope, is pretty strong shoe-in for them to be main characters here. Alright, come on, little platform. Oh hey, look at that, there's a platform full of enemies that I think you can call if you use the call features. Wouldn't want to though, even though there are two chests there. Doesn't really matter because halfway through the game I'm just gonna kill an Adamantis and get more than all of the chests in the games can ever give me. So yeah, this short scene, and that's this level is a good metric for how long a level like this should be. That you got to see the area, you got to see their elevator thing, and you followed through to the end, and it's done well before it gets old.
Fighting without hope is no way to live.
Which is what we were doing for the past 5 minutes, and we're like, that's maybe what we shouldn't do it. You gotta have a reason to do what you're doing. Because it's very easy to do something simply because you've been told to do it, or because you can do it.
But I can't
tell you.
I can't give you hope.
Can't tell you what to fight
If you
for.
go to see your father.
You think meeting my dad will will make anything better?
Well, it won't make anything worse.
He's never listened to a word I've said.
I have a feeling he'll listen to you
It's
here.
just... he'll never believe all this Lassie stuff.
See, here I thought you had a much worse relationship with your father, but if it just he doesn't really listen to me.
Believed Sarah, didn't he?
Yeah.
What's with this light elevator? It exists solely to give good graphic shots of an elevator ascending through a column of light. Though I guess it is still in keeping with all the technology in the rest of the universe, so it's not exactly out of there.
In a recently convened emergency conference, the Sanctum announced that the fugitive Lassie have been located. The military plans to apprehend the Lassie and carry out a public execution. These images coming to you live from the scene in Palo.
Oh, turns out it's me. They found me. Not exactly sure how, but they did.
These are Lassie. Show no mercy. They aren't people. They're targets.
Good old propaganda.
Start running.
Determining who you are and are not allowed to call subhuman.
But...
You survive.
Oh, come on, they're main characters. They're not gonna die here. Especially if they have backup from this guy. And this awesome person.
That's some crowd. Gonna need a plan.
Snow doesn't do plans.
Since when have heroes ever needed plans?
They all have plans. They don't necessarily follow them, but it's really important to have a plan, Snow. The only reason this works is because you basically have super summon powers. Which I guess counts as a plan. Summon Shiva and just let things happen.
Fang.
In case it wasn't obvious, like abundantly clear that Fang and Vanille are not from Cocoon, their names are really primal. That being said, Snow and Lightning are also part of the main cast. We just have your name is a noun. Hope, Lightning, Snow, Vanille. And the only one I don't know is a proper noun is Sazh. Darn, her ability to hit everything except for the main guy. Good shooting, Fang.
Take us out!
We ruined the shot anyways. The public now saw the Lassie fighting back and winning. So that's gonna be bad for public morale. And see, something like this would have been a decent opportunity to bleed that cutscene into a you're playing Snow on Shiva's bike. They have the ability for you to, like, they have it coded, Snow's Shiva bike, and they could easily just give you like a quest fight where there's just a bunch of enemies that you run over with your motorcycle and finish it off with a
Take care of him.
limit break.
Lightning, listen to me.
Get moving.
No, you don't understand. Sarah's all right. She'll turn back.
Take care of Hope.
Wait!
And then there were three.
And now we have a party that's not very good. It's not bad though.
Gotta go.
Oh wait, do we actually get a motorcycle minigame here?
So how you been?
Can with the casualties, no, you're semi-responsible for the death of his mom. Alright, give me a battle? Okay, yeah, they do actually bleed into a battle. Well, that's just good then. Just pull a wheelie, and then spin freeze! Yeah, we just get to do some more of this, I think. We did not do this very well. It's really hard to build the stagger gauge with the limit break mechanics. And they all get spread out like that. Still got a lot of them staggered though. Actually, Shiva is really, really good at that. Didn't stagger the one that mattered. Oh well. I'll be fine. Ow, ow, ow. I'm barely hurt. I'm not gonna build a stagger gauge, am I? Ah, come on. Definitely not gonna build a stagger gauge if you interrupt me. Ow, come on. Gosh, this is going as well as you would expect from this. Beat him up. And potion. Doesn't get any. Oh boy, that heals like nothing. Oh, this is bad. Alright, let's just summon Shiva again. I'm just gonna die though, aren't I? Unless it stops the Sparkstorm. Can we skip this? Yeah, there we go.
I can take it.
There we go. Ah, come on, man. At least let me build the gauge. Come on. Boy, that's called doing it the hard way. Target time is 11 minutes in normal circumstances, which makes sense. So yeah, next time target the big guy with auto gestalt. What up, Snow?
What's up?
Thanks for not helping.
Where have you been?
I got taken in.
Yeah, clearly I came in on an airship, so a lot has happened.
It was the cavalry, not Psycom.
Oh, there's another
His name is
boop to
Rains. He
cheese.
said he'd lend us Lassie a hand.
There's just way too many proper nouns.
Your
That's one
hero
thing about
is
the writing in this game, is that it's
Why would
too
you
many
earn
proper
medals?
nouns
That doesn't make sense.
that they don't take the time to explain
The
too much. They
military's got
just
all
kind of throw them
kinds.
at you. Like you
Not
got
all
Sanctum,
of them like the
Psycom, Lassie,
Sanctum.
Falsis, now the
Don't worry.
Cavalry.
I'll handle the bad
Not to
guys.
mention things like the Guardian Corps and all these other things that you have to keep in mind. Yes, thank you. Alright, now we get to try out the Sentinel role, which is really hard to do well. Start with that. No way I'm gonna command Sentinel Synergist. That's just a waste of time. And of course, dual casting. Seem good? Ah, fine, we'll put Sentinel Medic up. I'm not gonna like it. I meant Sentinel Synergist. There. There we go. No big deal. And now we have a bunch of Crystarium to do for Snow. Which gives you a lot of opportunities to build him as he needs to be. Which I'm going to do by building his Sentinel up. At least he just goes up these real quick. Evade, Vendetta. Come on, give me that. Oh, that's Quake. And there we go. You can hear the music getting higher and higher pitched. I really like that effect. It just makes it feel good to get these long levels. Awesome. Let's do some commando. Oh boy, that's a lot of abilities. Instantly slay target with... I didn't know... I forgot about Death Blow. I wonder how that triggers. Go. We gonna get... Nope. Don't get our Ravager abilities. Oh well. tears, super important. And that's all we get. What else do we got? Okay, looking good.
Ice tracks. Is that some kind of a sea power?
Yeah, it's clearly you saw all of that. You did see that, right, Hope? You saw the giant snowmobile that came around and was basically a motorcycle of ice, mowed everyone down? Because I saw it. Alright. Now that you've seen snow ascend an ice pipe. Yeah, woe is you, Hope. The person you've been trying to somewhat kill, you got stuck with. Although I guess at this point, Lightning was like, hey, how about you don't? Actually, I should definitely be a Sentinel Synergist at this point. Boy, way to not provoke anyone. There we go. Come on. Do it. Do it. Now if I time this right. Ah, oh, timed it wrong. Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. Big shot. It's much better if they actually have a stagger gauge built up. Is provoke like directional? Boy, my provoke is just not going through. Hey guys, come at me. Please come at me. Basically the entire point of this roll. There, good. Yeah, let's take this guy out. Aha! And punch. What I think about you.
Thanks, Hope.
Okay, let's do this. Hey, you got your protecting shell up? There's no reason to be careful now. Oh, I don't have Blitz. Well, that's a shame. Actually, I can't remember what Snow's Blitz even looks like. I didn't main him very much. When you actually get the ability to choose your party. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Are they resistant to ice? Because that's real weak. They sure aren't. I think Death Blow things just die earlier than they should. Probably related to their stagger gauge, which is cool. So now I can probably just punch you. Nope, you didn't die. And staggered. Ah, he didn't die. Come on. I actually have a feeling Death Blow doesn't really come into play until later in the game. I do remember it being very useful against the later bosses when they still have like 100,000 life left, but they're only at 5% HP. And you just take them out that way. Alright, time to put our skills to the test with this little test fight guarding the treasure chest, which is the best way to do it, essentially. You put the hard fight right in front of a chest so that people are incentivized to do it. And learn the ways. Come on.
Well, come on. Thanks, partner.
Do it. Hey. Yeah, there we go.
Anytime.
Come on. Do it. Do it. I'm not really sure how long you're going to be charging that for. Okay. Bam. Just in time for you to actually cast your thing. Doesn't that make me feel good? Ah, smack you. Oh yeah, I do have War and Peace. I should probably use that more often. Ow. Okay. You know what? This guy's gonna take a while. Let's kill these guys first. This is gonna hurt. You died, didn't ya? Good use. Definitely should have tried to provoke much earlier than that.
I can take it.
Oh, we actually have it already done. Okay. Build you up. I actually find that the computer plays a sentinel role a little bit better than I can, because the auto cover is just better at knowing when things are properly provoked than I ever am. Hey, don't beat up on Hope. Only I get to beat up on Hope. Come on. Yeah, you ain't getting any spells out here. It just seems weirder for Snow to launch them up and jump up and just kick them. It just feels more natural with Lightning doing it. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Ah, didn't get the stagger out. Ooh boy. You sure got a lot of HP. I don't think we're gonna stagger you in time. Oh, maybe we will. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Look at that. Successful stagger. So close. Here we go. Stop that. And you fall to the ground for 10 damage. Alright. And done. Boy, did that take longer than it should have. And that's why I tend to avoid some of the extra fights. Oh boy, they're still under the target time too. Alright, what do we get? A fort is all. So yeah, you can see what I was talking about with the side paths not going too far off the beaten path, so that you don't spend that, you spend an almost negligible amount of time backtracking. It's really, there's one group of enemies here to beat, there's a treasure chest, and then you're right back into making progress. And I think that's very good game design. It does contribute to the way that this game feels, that you're kind of railroaded into a, I'm not dealing with that. To make the maps feel very linear, as if you don't really have much leeway on which ways to go. But it does do a massive, it is very important for them to encourage exploration, encourage going down those side paths, finding, oh jeez, this is gonna go poorly. I actually don't want to deal with this. It encourages you finding those side paths, those other ways of doing it. And really finding all the maps, getting those chests, fighting the tougher enemy encounters. Because if you had to go through this, if instead they put them all through this secondary passage way in like a side quest, and at the end of it you had to go all the way back to where you started to keep going, well, that would just be the worst. Should I even? I think I should just slash and burn. Because that Shiva is wrecking the group there. she does not screw around. Stealth gauge is already maxed. Come out. Is that all of them? Oh, you're staggered. Let's take you out. Try to build that as much as possible before they go away. Okay.
We do this together.
Now we're on a motorcycle. We've already seen this. Pop a wheelie. Yeah, you're staggered now. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, that builds the gauge pretty well. Oh yeah, there we go. If this don't kill you, I don't know what will. There's almost no way you're not going to be at 999. Oh, they actually got some pretty good stagger resistance. Never mind. There we go. 15,000.
Way to go.
Thanks, bros. Get almost all 3 of my used TP back just because of the way this game works. And that is good that it encourages you to use summons more often than that, because if you finish a fight quickly, you get a bunch of TP back. Good thing Snow can't hear you. But yeah, you need a goal. That's what Lightning was telling you.
I think we're almost there.
And now we get to the stressful duo, Snow v Hope, where Hope kinda sorta wants to murder Snow, and Snow has no idea. He is completely oblivious to the fact that Hope is that girl's son, because she never got around to saying that the name of the person she wanted Snow to protect. And it's very clear that he still remembers that, and it's still very important to him. He just never learned Hope's name. And hence his line earlier, if you don't know who to protect, you just protect everyone. And so that's what he's doing. Fulfilling Hope's mom's dying wish by just protecting everyone. Including Hope. In some ways, especially Hope.
You've changed, haven't you?
Yeah, he's got the death in his eyes.
Toughened up.
I'm a lessee. I had to.
Yeah, we all had to, kid.
Yeah, the only ones that ought to be fighting the army are us dumb grown-ups.
He's not gonna argue with the dumb.
You think it's stupid to fight?
It is if you get killed.
Oh, that's not helping Hope.
Anyway, just lay low. Let the dummies duke it out.
It's funny because Snow's response to that line
The army's no match for Nora, right?
wasn't wrong. You don't pick fights. You shouldn't just pick fights, because if you fight for no reason and end up dying, you made a dumb choice.
Smiling.
But Hope really phrased it as general. You think all people who fight are really dumb, which is not at all what Snow is trying to say.
It's me. What's up?
You damn well know what's up! Why haven't you called in?
Sorry, slipped my mind.
Yeah, it's not exactly a special agent.
Right. What's your status?
Oh yeah,
Great.
Fang and Vanilla, Fang and Lightning are
Hope's
together.
great too.
That's also a good duo.
Are you all right?
I'm great, you're great, everybody's great. Reunion time. Figure out a rendezvous point. Don't sweat it. That line's hyper-encrypted.
We don't know what hyper encrypted means, but it sounds super
Is
good.
that you?
Regular encryption ain't good enough. You gotta have the hyper encryption. You kinda are, Lightning. I do hate to break it to you, but in-laws are a thing.
This city's under our jurisdiction.
Even if you don't like them, they still are your
Defending
in-laws.
it. We should have a say in what's done to protect it.
Attention all units. Ignore all fire zone restrictions.
Yeah, that's a way to
Fire it will.
solve a problem.
What?
Whatever it takes to kill the lessee. Over.
Whatever it takes. You want to start a war in the streets? Civilians are still evacuating. The collateral we're talking about is unacceptable. You don't know what it's like out there.
You don't understand why we're here. Who do you think it
Good old
is
dissension in the
terrifying
ranks.
Pulse and begging us to kill the lessee? It's not the sanctum. It's not us. It's the people.
I mean, the people that you've told to be afraid of the lessee. But you know, using the people as an excuse for your oppression is like fascism 101. The people want this.
We'll meet at Hope's place. Felix Heights, 35A.
Right. See you there.
Yeah, let's go to... let's go to the obvious place
Take care.
where they will look for us because it's the family member of one of the known fugitives.
I found out she can turn back. There's still hope.
Snow,
By the way, about Hope.
listen to me. It's about Hope. His mother was...
It's me.
Hope?
Oh, of course. Convenient
Answer me.
phone loss.
Hope!
Yelling doesn't fix it. It's called
Fang
interference.
with the answer.
You can chit-chat when we get there.
Snow might get shanked in the
Off
back
that
before we
point,
get there.
You fall in behind. And see if you can't cool off that head of yours.
Lightning's almost cooled off that head of hers. Almost. Isn't quite there. Nice, we get Fang and Lightning. Best combo. Yeah, she starts in stage 5, which, I mean, you should make sense because, I mean, you can obviously see the completed Lassie mark in her, on her arm. It's really prominent. There's no way you'd miss it. Ooh, Sloga. Oh, no accessory. Ah, well. Which is a good, which should be just an incredible sign that she used to be a Lassie, and is not currently one. Perfect. Nothing beats HP, because you don't have a defensive stat. Your HP stat is your defensive stat. We're gonna need that. Oh yeah, Lightning's a medic, so we're fine. This should be a good set. Slash burn, double trouble, misdirection, lifeguard, sap and salve, undermine. This is a good duo.
This will be a joint operation conducted in unison with members of the Guardian. Psycho will retain command authority for the duration.
He's getting desperate.
Da, 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 da,
Must have a lot of comfort.
da, da, da.
Here, the
Oh, yep. Bye. Oh well, that didn't work. Oh, now we're cornered. You led me astray, Lightning. I thought we'd be able to sneak in there. Oh really? I don't have 3 points yet? That's rough. Yeah, we don't go wide very well with this party. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's just double trouble this. Oh yeah, I forgot there's the problem with 2 commandos is that commandos are coded to attack different targets, to try and keep the stagger on multiple enemies rather than focusing on a single one. Final Fantasy XIII 2, among all of the combat things they fixed, allowed you to select whether or not the commandos in that paradigm all attack the same target or all go for different targets, which is really important for one of the best paradigms, aggression, which is 2 commandos and a Ravager. Because that means you can have 2 commandos and a Ravager all beat up on one party, which is really good at extending the chain gauge of a single target. Yes, here we go. Oh, it's still the only one I have? Good enough. So Fang versus Snow, as far as Sentinel roles go, I do vastly prefer Fang. Firstly because I like the more balanced characters in this game, because then you can counteract weaknesses more effectively. And also just because I just really, really like saboteurs. And having both Fang and Vanille be as saboteurs in your party just does a huge amount of work for you. Because Fang weakens their offensive abilities, and Vanille weakens their defensive abilities, and everybody wins. Oh please, please Lightning. Oh, that hurts. Gosh. Took you long enough, Lightning. Alright, more things to blow through. They really want you to get the hang of Fang here. But I'm just gonna run right through. Actually, I can probably get that accessory now. No. Yeah, I think I've talked before about how good it is that there is no defense stat, there's just HP, so that you get pretty clearer indications that
Who are you?
when people are resisting your abilities. Because you should have a sense of how much damage you deal, and when it's doing less than normal. Except for it's kind of hard to keep in your head because the way the stagger gauges work, the amount of damage you deal with any particular attack is going to change constantly.
Same as you. Difference being, I wasn't born on Cocoon. I'm from Grand Pulse, the world below you all hate so much.
Well, don't rub it in so
My
much.
partner and I turned to crystal there and gone to sleep. But when we came around, here we were. The reason Cocoon's in such an uproar is the same reason you're here now. Vanille and I woke up.
Oh yeah, Vanille. And now cut to Sazh and Vanille. We're not going to cut to Sazh and Vanille. They need to get here quick. Although I don't think we meet up until much later.
The Sanctum follows Foul C orders. It's not just after l'Cie. They'll target civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
More innocents get killed.
You can't take the blame for that.
I mean, he's not blaming himself.
We can still save them. We let loose and bring the army to us.
Draw their fire.
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen. It's a tough call, that's for sure.
But he's going to use the word hero and piss you off a little bit more.
Choice, I guess. I try to save everyone.
Gosh, he hates every time you smile.
So, Hope,
Which is bad because Snow has the anxious smile.
you just need to
The
look
I
out
smile
for
because I don't know what else to do. And just everything he says is just pissing off Hope a little bit more. And that's a perfect example of dramatic irony. Do I have my paradigm still? Good. It's a perfect example of dramatic irony. You know something that Snow doesn't, and allows you to really, really appreciate how much Hope is seething right now. Guess what? Surprise! Still didn't get the drop on you, but it still felt good.
Nothing to worry about.
Ow, ow.
Follow my lead.
Bound to get smacked in the face. There we go. Yeah, take him out. And that's the advantage of healing the fact that the game heals in between fights. You get to start at that high HP, and so it's just less. Actually, some jewel text in here, and so it's just you're less stressed about being half dead in a fight. There's a lot of the Tales games, a lot of the more recent ones, anyways, that have abandoned the idea of MP abilities and just allowing you to cure in combat. Some of them have the problem that you can cure people's HP in combat for free. But outside of combat, you can't do it, and they don't heal outside of combat, so really sometimes the best strategy is to just leave one or two weak enemies alive and just spam all your healing abilities until the fight's over. Hey, guess what? I'm here to beat y'all up. And that's really not a recipe for engaging gameplay to incentivize essentially just not taking things seriously. Who's about to lose the stagger? You are. Launch you up in the air. Launch you up in the air. Everyone's getting juggled. Hey, I see you just fell. Back up you go.
No problem.
You gotta get that TP back. Alright, you're free to go, guys. And they're not appreciating the help, Snow. How do I get up there? Oh yeah, here we go. Which is a good little touch. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm sure your mom told you that, but it's a little bit more serious. But, I mean, not the worst advice to give to a kid. Just don't shout like, I want to go home. Yeah, I get it. Oh, another kid playing hide and seek. What up, kid? And up we go. Hey, another of my kids.
All these people want to kill us, don't they?
Pretty clearly, yeah. And that guy's staring right at me. But not in his sight cone, so it doesn't matter. Ah well. Can't sneak by if he's standing in front of a pathway.
Wrapped up and ready. Follow my lead. Time to switch, kiddo.
Come on. Oh, that's gonna happen. There we go. Just a well-timed punch to the stomach. And finish him off, Hope. We're getting there. The combat system in this game is actually pretty good. A lot of JRPGs have poor combat mechanics, and I don't think this game actually does a good... This game does a good job of making it quite enjoyable to do well in combat. They make it challenging to... They make it easy to, like, defeat enemies when things go wrong, but make it challenging to defeat them well. And I think it feels really rewarding to stagger them, to beat them without having to switch to a medic, without having to take any defensive measures, to just take them all out. Oh boy. Extend that stagger. Keep extending that stagger. Come on, Hope. It's up to you. There we go. Alright, try not to get shot too much.
How about this? It's all about teamwork. Nice one.
Those on-the-fly paradigm switching. It's how you play the game. Back to you, Hope. Ah, we didn't get the reset, but it's fine. We still beat him up. Alright, I've had about enough of these fights, so I'm just gonna sneak around you if you don't mind. No, you don't seem to mind. Oh, Lucy aren't gonna attack civilians, though there's really no way that you would know that. Alright, now some important Snow-Hope bonding. Uh-oh.
Not good.
Hey there, little girl. Can I borrow that doll to blend in?
Is there a problem? Now why don't you just calm down? Now what's going on?
I've got you.
Ah, that's making Snow feel bad.
I am a Pulse Lassie!
Everyone run away! Oh, that's not helping the situation, Snow.
What are you doing?
Clearing the area.
Ah. Actually a good plan. It's almost as if he knew about the open fire on...
Fire on a crowd. Doesn't matter who
Well, maybe Fang told him about that, actually, so... Decent idea, Snow. Alright, I hate these guys. So we're gonna want to open up with a building block. Haha, it's funny because you block things as a sentinel, so it's a building blocker. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Ooh, nice. I forgot to get evade. We all good? Okay, we're all good. Cancel out now. There we go. Get a nice little slash in before we start trying to beat them up for realsies. Gosh. When did we lose all of our HP? And when will Snow learn some better heals?
How about this? It's all about teamwork.
Okay. Let's turn this around. Alright, Snow, can you help kill this one guy? It's kind of frustrating that these guys are coded to attack Hope to try and incentivize you learning how to, or just incentivize you actually switching to the Sentinel and drawing the fire. It's a good touch. It really shows you the importance of the Sentinel role as a whole. In a way that is, you know, not particularly obvious if you're not too familiar with AI coding. Come on. Punch him. Almost there. No thank you. Oh, still got hit by it. Gosh, I hated those guys. Next time we fight a big group of them, we are so summoning. And there's a big group of them. Unless I flee. Hey guys, what are you doing? I'm just gonna go this way. Don't worry about it. Thanks. Makes my life easier when you just don't attack me.
Hey,
It's okay. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
you okay?
Leave her alone!
Save the girl. Call the army.
Don't you touch her!
Protect Cocoon.
Wrecked. Although maybe don't stare blankly into the oncoming crowd.
Power tap. Get out of here.
Oh, great.
You better run, Lassie scum. No mercy. We can take them. Why'd you have to ruin it?
This is a bad situation, Snow.
Careful now. I'm not afraid of you.
Always look for a third option. Oh no. And no one was hurt.
Help us!
Magic. We don't stand a chance. We can't fight that.
And then I was gonna be like, hey, take this doll back. I promise it's not evil.
I'm sorry.
Time to go. Stop them! Empty those clips! Fire!
Well, that went about as well as you could expect. And that it went. Now that's some cool technology. Little thing that you grab and you have jump jet. There's a lot of cool tech in this game. And it really helps bring the universe to life. This weird science, technology, magic.
We walk from here.
As opposed to what we were doing previously, which was walking, shortly interrupted by flying through the air. Nothing behind us?
Time's a wasting.
Oh, come on. There's supposed to be something behind me. Why even make that part of the map if you're not going to put something there for me? That's game design 101. Reward your players for when they do stuff like that. Even if it's something minor, just to show them that, like, hey, we know that we put this here. And you know that we put this here. So this is us telling you that we know that you know. And it's just a nice little conversation you get to have with the developers. That's why, especially in testing, it comes up less in linear games like this, but in open world games, when your testers find like weird glitches, ways to get through the walls that you just they don't have time to fix, or don't feel is worth fixing because you have to be screwing with the game anyways to make it happen in the first place. Just put something there, something small. Don't put one of your collectibles there. Just put a little NPC that just walks around and says, "Hey."
A great place for family living. So they say.
Only if your mom's not dead or anything. Am I right, Hope?
Looks like it actually might be, huh?
Yeah, well, the Sea don't have family.
I mean...
Listen to me, kid.
You need to change that attitude, kid.
I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family. But someday, I'm gonna have my own. Once I save Sarah and protect Cocoon.
Not if Hope has something to do with it.
How exactly?
It's a good question. I want to do what's right, but everyone hates l'Cie. Kind of hard to help someone that's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
It'll be tough.
How do you help people that are trying to kill you? Do you have any advice on that, Snow?
As long as we stay together and hold on to hope.
We don't have any. l'Cie's only hope is a quick death.
I feel like that's a little defeatist hope.
Hold on to hope. Yeah, right.
And he's gonna have a little bit of a tantrum, run off into the distance. Hope, don't run too far. Oh god, the aerialmans, they're coming, and this chest is so far away. Oh, they chase me down to this, don't they? Oh, no, I get it. Oh, that's actually a good one. You actually have room for that, Hope. Can't complain. Oh, yeah, couldn't avoid the scooter fight. This is going to be a chore. Hey, shoot me, not Hope. Okay, we're about to stagger. Get some healing up before we do that. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh wow, it just murdered Hope. Good plays, me. That was fun. I guess next time we should actually stop that. But it just took Hope so long to actually stagger it. Oh well. It's fine. We're getting through this just fine. And done. Ah, more of them. Oh hey, it didn't see me. Wasn't that pleasant. Oh good, they don't see you when you're by the edge. Oh no! It's just like playing Crisis Core. You just run through the edges of things and you don't get any combats. Ah, they caught me. I think there's only 2 of them though, so I can do this just fine. There we go. I think that's all we need. No, I couldn't get the stagger. Alright. Take him out. There we go. Come on, stagger him, Hope. There we go. Ow, ow. No, don't kill Hope. Oh, you're gonna kill Hope. Oh, Hope didn't die. Lucky me. 70 hit points. And that's why the hit point accessories are the best accessories. Because those little bits of HP actually come up a lot. It would probably help if I actually did some crafting. Ooh, Vidofnir. I think that's the good one too. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Because refreshing buffs is not the most fun part of the synergist role. Excuse me, pardon me.
Leave this to me.
Yep. Get out of my way, Hope. Oh gosh. No, I don't want to deal with this bike.
There's gotta be something.
Ah, they caught me. Alright, let's take it out this time. Before it just shoots us to death. Got a good rhythm going, because now you're going to use your abilities. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so on the slow run. Now let's actually stagger it so that it doesn't kill us. Oh boy, we didn't stagger it. Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is me dying. Well, lesson learned. Make sure it targets Hope with that. Oh, maybe I can run through without getting engaged. Oh, nope. I'm over here. Ah, come on, man. Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. 4. What's it weak to? Lightning. Come on, Hope. Take it out, Hope. Here's our chance. Let's build that stagger up. Okay, it's staggered now. Much better. You ain't coming for my life this time. And then finish it off. As always, sometimes the solution is just be more aggressive. Just worry less about your HP and just finish them off. And that's what I'm talking about, how it feels good to do well. When you, instead of hunkering down and feeling defeated, you can defeat them by just getting good plays out there. Making good paradigm choices and staggering them. And it feels good to beat them faster than it feels like you should, because you have that suggested time with like 2 minutes to beat it, and instead you did it in 50 seconds. That just feels nice. And that's 3 of these guys, isn't it? No, thank you. So what? Beating you all up. Oh boy. Hey. Just trying to shoot at ya. Could you not? They're just shooting at me. So rude. I'm just gonna let them get dismissed, honestly. And there they go. And we're done. Don't even need to switch to motorcycle mode. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Suggested 3 minutes, you instead did in 53, and it feels good. You get those 3 nice stars that go bam bam bam, or those 5 stars that go bam bam bam. Watch your TP gauge go up. It's all very rewarding. Oh gosh, I don't want to face a bike in 2 of those guys. Oh boy, this is what I should have used the summon for. And good, I didn't provoke either of those guys.
I can take it.
Good, get the provokes out just in time to have it not matter. Oh, it's gonna hurt. And there's the Gatling gun. Ooh boy, ooh that hurts. Oh, I didn't get the steel guard off. I'm in the sentinel roll though, so I don't die. And that's the importance of even just switching to the sentinel roll. Damage reduction is enough often to stop you from just dying. Let me beat you up, man. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is beat you up. I also had Protect there to not die. Oh boy. Incoming Sneeze Guard. Okay. We're back in play. Oh, come on. I think it's just on me. Come on, shoot me. Haha, it barely hurts. Oh, it's doing zeros now. Even better. That's what I think of you. Actually, Vendetta would probably be real good when it does that. Because it does damage that scales with how many times you were attacked. Keep that in mind for the next motorcycle fight. Might be an interesting way to try and beat it. What do I recommend? Nothing special. Bam. Wow. And finish it. Nope, didn't get that death blow proc because his HP was too high. We're actually going at a pretty good pace towards the real shift in the game when you start to be able to make your own choices. Instead, we're just listening to some nice, gentle trance as we move forward, and that's a boss fight. Not that you really have to save before boss fights, because you do get the retry option if things don't go well. But it's still a good habit to get into, nonetheless. And those save points are pretty interesting, and they, from a universe perspective, kind of make sense because they're how people shop for things, apparently. Like a digital storefront that they're just distributed all over the place because you never know when someone needs to buy lunch or something. I don't know.
What's that?
You say you want a family. What if they were taken?
Oh, Hope's gonna get real serious.
Well then, I'd take him back.
That's a dumb
And
answer,
what if
Snow.
you couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well, then there'd be trouble. Hey,
You okay? That's a weird question to ask out of the blue.
did you get hit in the head or something?
Oh, well, would you look at that?
I guess we'll have to talk about this later.
It's Caterpillar McWingface. Coming in.
Just stand there.
Hope, wait!
Ooh, nice transition. Now we get to cast Ruin because I ain't going up to punch that thing. Yeah, let's probably open with this. Ow.
I can take it.
Oh, did it reduce my... Yeah, it sure did. Oh no, you just give him bar fire, that's nice. It's gonna keep provoking just to keep its stagger gauge going. It's not like blocking is gonna do me any well. Good enough, let's take it out. Actually, how does punching work? Correct. Yeah, he needs to jump up to punch it. That's no good. Nobody likes doing that. Ha ha ha! Your bar fire does nothing to us. We resist your attacks. Just way faster to get those spells out than his silly punches. Which is another reason why it's frustrating to play Snow. He has such a higher strength stat than he does a magic stat, but from an animation, his animations as a fighter just are so much slower, so he just does less damage as a result of that.
Thanks, partner.
Come on, cure yourself. There we go. And he does cast spells so quickly. Which is one of just these weird coincidences where how animation really impacts your gameplay. And oh, so much. Good thing we have that protect up. Because if his animations were just changed a little bit, it would change the way that he played in combat. It would change the feel of his character in a big way. And okay, well that's a good time to stagger him. This is looking scary. 2, 3, 4. Build that combo meter up. And now, let's jump up and punch him. Oh, that hurts a lot, doesn't it? Come on. I don't know if I have that impact ability. Don't think we're gonna quite take him out in this volley. We're doing a lot of damage though. 2, 3. 1, 2. And no, I don't have that ability that just does a lot of damage. And that frickin' hurts. But he's so close to dead. What else do we got for me? Team bonus accumulates quickly. Well, that's good to know. Uh-oh. We're losing that. Oh, gosh. Hey, come over here. Hit him with that vendetta. Gosh, we're not getting a good vendetta out. And its stagger gauge is gonna reset.
Thanks, Hope.
Alright, we're ready to do this. Bam! Couple thousand damage. Which is, you know, about as much as one of these Ruin combos. So it doesn't really work out in the end. Ah, gosh.
It's all about teamwork.
Really needed to kill him in that one stagger. No, why don't you kill yourself, Hope? Come on. It's cool, we can take him out. He's got so few HP left. Only 1,000. Do it, Snow. You don't do any damage, Snow. Still worked. Hey, look at that. 5 stars. The game gives me 5-star rating.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, I did it. Alright, what were we talking about? Murdering people who kill your family, Hope? Can't imagine what would make you think about this, but with, you know,
Why don't we do it over there?
all that murdering of people's families that's been happening. He's gonna buy you a sheep drink from the vending machine.
I'm not thirsty.
Oh.
Well, okay, I'll drink it then. Not a huge deal to me. Everyone likes sheep drink.
Waste it.
Yeah, it'd be such a waste if, you know, if I were to die drinking this little can of pop.
Mommy? Mommy?
I can't. Snow? What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, and have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead.
And you have no idea how to do any of those things.
Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're l'Cie, you gotta keep fighting.
Nailed it.
And what if that gets people around you involved?
What?
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life? What if someone dies? What then, Snow?
Oh no, consequences. I forgot about consequences.
How do you pay for what you've done?
I can't!
Right? There is nothing that can make something like that right again.
When someone's dead, when someone's gone,
Words are useless.
So that's it? People die and you just run away?
I know! It's all my fault. I don't know how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say?
Nobody knows what they're doing. A video game.
Just go forward. Keep fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Well, why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate!
Oh, he doesn't... No, he doesn't unlock Alexander yet. It's later.
Nora Estine. She was my mother. And she died because of you!
You're the one she meant.
That turns out making a big scene, not the best idea. Oh, this is gonna be bad. But remember, as happened in the Yaiba stream, the person who hits the ground first takes all the falling damage. Although that fall was much more believable to survive, despite all of that broken glass that's definitely embedded in Snow's back right now. Luckily, he's got that big coat to help him out there. Reasons to wear a big coat. Protects you from shattering glass as you're breaking through awnings on your way down from a 100 or so foot fall. I'd like to see people wearing regular clothes survive that.
We didn't remember our focus or what we'd done. All we could do was wander Cocoon, looking for what we'd lost.
Convenient that you didn't remember your focus. It's really plot important that you don't remember that.
Let's give up. Forget our focus. We don't need it.
We don't need it? Look, if we don't figure it out and pull it off, you're gonna be a Sith.
It's just making a kid that young, l'Cie. It's not right.
Yeah, it's unfair. But guess what? We grin and bear it like good l'Cie, or the Fal'Cie starts making more. Like that girl the other day.
Oh yeah, you saw Sarah got turned too.
Our focus is. We do it, whether we like it or not.
But
Oh yeah, also Vanille remembered, but pretend that she didn't.
You think these people will let us go? They'll lynch us in the street.
And so it's not so much of a plot device as it is, because it's sometimes bad storytelling to be like, oh yeah, we forgot this thing that we should remember for plot reasons. But in this case, Vanille is lying about it because Fang doesn't. This is kind of a reason why Fang doesn't remember it. Because Vanille actually completed the focus, not Fang.
Now, don't you worry. I'll come and find you, no matter where you go.
Power couple, Fang and Vanille. It's not explicitly stated, but they're almost definitely in a romantic relationship. And it's a shame that they don't actually develop that. Because it's literally Fang is, I'll do whatever it takes to stop you from dying here.
Your fight's right here. By the time I took care of them all, Vanille was long gone. After that, Rains and his cavalry found me. I never stopped searching for Vanille, but I couldn't find her. Her or I'd focus.
But it's okay because you completed your focus. I'm not really sure why you're concerned about turning back into a crystal.
Sarah will come back to life someday too?
Yep.
But who knows how long.
Didn't do our job right. That's why it made her a lessee. We messed up. Sorry.
Well, that's not the way to solve your problems, Lightning.
That it?
Yeah, that's it.
You sure better hope so. But whether we're square, that's up to Sarah.
You sound exactly like Snow.
Ooh, fighting words.
And he didn't hit me.
Wait, he already knows this?
Wow. That's a load off. Glad I apologized.
Yeah, actually talking
You
about
apologized
stuff.
so you'd feel better?
Revolutionary. I mean, generally.
Guess so. How about you? Feel any better now that you hit me?
Calling you out. It doesn't feel good to punch people, does it, Lightning? Haha. Turns out you're just a little bit of a bully.
Tell that to my jaw.
Felix Heights is up there.
Alright.
Still
Almost.
a ways before we get to Hope's
Almost
place.
done this Palom Polum's
Better pick it up.
side plot. Not really a side plot, but
We'll head through that
chapter.
gate.
Right.
And back to the dream team. Now let's get that accessory. We got some commando abilities to learn. Ooh, we get Smite. That's important. Smite is an ability that's hard to pull off, but we'll probably get the chance to at some point. What do we got up here? Nothing special. Got a bunch of Ravager abilities to learn. Nope. Pandera? Nope, Overwhelm. Shame. Oh, there it is. Perfect. I'll have to go back and get these two things later. Alright, this should go much better. Careful. About what? I'm not as scared of anything. Bye. Don't need to do it with you guys. Oh hey, Snow came by this way. Might as well beat this guy up. You can't skip every combat. Ooh. Swift slide to the right. Hard to beat that. Ah, yes. I don't really like the slow guys when it comes to staggering, although it's a pretty useful ability for group staggering, actually. It just feels bad because you're not going to land it on everyone, so you basically have to just land it on most people and call it a day. Gunther, don't you want that? Gunther! Hey! Sorry about that, we had a bunny trying to chew on the microphone cable. Not exactly the best scenario to be in. Really wish I had the wound ability to... Oh, this is gonna hurt. Stop him! Aha! I stopped him. Too slowly, but I still did it. The wound ability that saboteurs get in Final Fantasy XIII too, that just deals a very small amount of damage and staggers. And also destroys their max HP a little bit, which is important given the way that that works. It was actually, again, a good addition to the game that as you take massive damage, your max HP goes down, which makes it harder and harder for you to stay alive. And really... Oh boy, you're gonna be a buffer, aren't you? And really incentivizes you being good at defeating enemies and not just taking it slow and defeating them eventually. Come on. Yeah, now we'll get that off. Or we'll just beat him up. Oh, Lightning needs to heal herself. Hey, fight me. Alright, we'll take out this guy. Oh yeah, I get Metaguard. I love that Metaguard. You wanna go? I will take you out. Don't worry about me, Lightning. I also don't like how the auto battle for Ravagers gets it to alternate between melee attacks and ranged attacks. I feel like that's a huge waste of... Come on. A huge waste of time because of the amount of time it takes switching between those two attacks. It's just not worth it. There you go. I don't have any techniques, do I? Sure don't. Come on. Spin stagger it. There we go. And up you go. Easy points. I'm gonna get to do so much crafting once the stream is off. Because I'm not gonna do too much crafting because it is a lot of looking at stats. That's a good ability if you actually use counters a lot, but I do not. I don't have any good accessories to give you right now. The struggle continues. Oh, that looks like a dangerous enemy. Let's check that one out. Hey, what up, my man?
Keep a cool head and we'll nail this.
It's gonna hurt. Ow. Oh, yeah, you got the slow. Don't chew it. The other bunny's looking at the microphone cable in a way that's really disturbing. Don't do it. I'm looking at ya. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's what I thought. Oh, that hurt. Take your eyes off it for a little bit. You end up getting stomped. Don't do it. Okay, there we go. And blocked. Sure doesn't heal a lot of HP though. But slow is a real good status effect because it just vastly reduces the amount of attacks that come your way, which can't be overstated. The haste ability, on the other hand, a little bit overrated because your ability to, you know, do this. See, do I have a... Your ability to do this and restore everyone's ATB. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's me almost dying. Hey, get over here. Blocked. Still hurts like crazy. Come on, heal yourself, man. I need to get like a commando medic. This is just not working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We took too long. I think that resets the stagger. Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Oh boy, he's not giving up. Oh, this is bad. You're dead, didn't ya? You're dead. Oh boy. This is gonna go poorly. Hey, get over here. At least he ain't hasted anymore. Oh boy. Stagger lightning. You can do it. Actually, I can probably do this. Oh, gosh. This can't be slowed. There we go. That hurts. Ow. Just in time. Give me them cures. Two, three. Are you immune to slow in this form? You sure are. Gosh. Needed to kill him way before this happened. Ow. And we're fine. And up you go. Up you go. Up you go. Okay, don't go up. Fine. Stay on the ground and die. Still was a 5-star performance somehow. Don't feel like I deserve that one. Alright, what awaits us in this next? More cutscenes, yeah.
Okay.
Story is really picking up. Snow's not answering because he just exploded. And they set up basically an interference to the comms, because of course they would.
We'll just have to believe that.
I don't believe that. We saw him get blown up.
Fang, the others are safe, right? If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big bad Lassie can't hurt him no more.
And they definitely wouldn't fake that announcement.
Bunch of cowards and
but even if they did fake it, you'd have seen the fakes.
These Cocoon people have spent centuries under fal'Cie law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion.
And constant fear breeds constant fear.
I'd have been out there too, hunting Lassie.
In my totally not up to code costume.
Nothing but targets to me.
Because no one has a costume even close to Lightning's.
Grand Pulse is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
Turns out everyone's just being lied to by the fal'Cie.
So you became a Lassie to fight the vipers.
Don't do it, Gunther.
And destroying the nest is
Don't do it, Gunther. Gunther!
I mean,
hold on.
Our focus now.
I see you. Get out of here. I don't know if any of that came up on camera. I don't think they quite entered a point that's on camera. So yeah, the fal'Cie here are essentially metaphors for world governments, essentially. Governments at war, or political systems at war that pit each other against each other. It's a decent analogy for the Cold War. The Cocoon versus Pulse, the other one's trying to kill you, it's constantly going to attack you, and keeping its population in constant fear. And sort of the reasons why that doesn't really work, how that fear breeds more fear and makes you turn what would otherwise be a small thing into a big thing, which happened a lot in the States, where there was the whole Red Scare, where, you know, the idea that there could be communists in the United States kicked up. Get out of here.
We lost our past and our focus.
And now, you want to find them? Be a Pulse Lassie? An enemy of Cocoon?
Pulse and Cocoon can rot for all I care. If I don't figure out our focus soon,
And a test. Getting anything? Okay, it looks like we're getting some. Okay, let's. And we're back. And we're back. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going with that. Sorry, Ethel. Alright, sorry about that. The bunny knocked out the microphone feed there.
Vanille's gonna be a
we're back. We're back.
I'll tear down the
Ooh, just in
sky
time for Fang's really important line. I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her. If there was any doubt that they were a couple, that line is pretty clear that Fang is and Vanille are like in a relationship, because not only does she say, I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her, spoiler alert, she kinda sort of does. More on that later. And so, Fang and Vanille are a very interesting dynamic, and it's just, oh boy, that's two of them. And it's just unfortunate the game isn't very explicit about their relationship. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, pick him up and undermine.
Follow my lead.
Come on, slow it. We can get it off. Ah, making my life tough. Yeah, I've got to get rid of Saboteur Medic, which is just a really bad idea for, actually, it's not the worst. I can still extend stagger gauges. Extend and increase stagger gauges while lightning heals. Take it out. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Almost there. Once one is dead, it'll be much easier, though. We're basically going to kill it in the time it takes to stagger. Don't let him. Okay. Just in time. Bye. Oh. Got the slow off. 2, 3. And then you're gonna speed up lightning. Actually, I have time to do this. I really need a third to round out the Fang and Lightning, who I'm going to be using in the main party, because I do like the Fang, Lightning, Vanille party too much to change it up. And it just really brings home the ability to just the, oh boy, is it going to hurt? No, it doesn't, because it's in the air. Take it out, Lightning. Just anything. There we go. It's just really good at just getting everything staggered. Ooh, that's the good sword. Yes, that's the sword I like using. Don't think it's good in its current state, so we're just gonna have to level that up when we reach a save point. But I do like it because of the way it increases the ATB gauge every time it hits, and actually stacks with a lot of similar accessories to just improve Lightning's speed.
Call me Light.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
No.
Nope.
Huh?
Except for the one on her leg. It's pretty obvious.
Want to know how long until it's Seath City? Just look at your brand.
Important information.
You start getting more arrows, and then finally an eye.
Kind of hard for Lightning to look at hers
Once
because
it
it's like
opens
on
all
her
the
chest.
way, you're done. Let's have a look. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Nowhere near. You got time. Still, you never know. Some people doesn't take so long.
You can explain why, Fang? Yeah, there you go.
Nasty shock. It can speed up the process. Vanille's brand must be pretty far along by now. I gotta save her and get her home.
To Pulse, you
She doesn't have her original Pulse brand,
To
Fang, because she
Grand
completed
Pulse.
the focus. But you don't know that.
I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan.
Not the worst plan.
Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it.
Man, that's a pickle, isn't it?
I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the government, where's that leave us? With nothing to fight for, I might as well be dead.
Your sister.
Yeah, did you forget?
You've got plenty to fight for. Think about it. Don't you want to see Sarah after she wakes up? That's your future right there. All you gotta do is survive.
As far as
Simple.
theming is going, you get to see Lightning, hear Lightning's theme a
Right.
lot here, which helps develop it later. And it's good because I think we're also approaching a
found
place
him.
that uses it as the... Oh yeah, that's... Snow getting blown up. I think we're approaching a place that uses it as the backing to the main theme. It's real nice. Meanwhile, after Snow got blown up, turns out he's not dead. Not without Hope's help. Hope didn't cast no cures. Because he's still out of it. Come on, Hope, you didn't even land below Snow. He took all the falling damage. Haven't you seen anime?
Hope. Hey, Hope!
Ooh boy. We weren't out of it for very long. Which is good. Generally speaking, people don't lose consciousness for more than a couple seconds. Any longer than that, and that's a major problem. Good thing you didn't get shanked. But of all the places on his body to be, like, crippling him with pain, that sure isn't the one that I would go to. Like, maybe a couple broken elbows or knees, maybe his back just got all twisted. Hey, it's Lightning's knife. He knows that because there's no way Sarah didn't show him that gift if Snow didn't help pick it out in the first place. Don't do it, Gunther. You already cut out the audio once. Might have to grab the water sprayer and hope that I don't miss and hit my computer with a jet of water. That would go poorly. Ah, we are not playing as Snow. We are continuing as Fang and Fang and Lightning. And I said I wouldn't do too much, but let's get that. Let's get Lightning's weapon in working order here. So, we don't have a lot of these. Oh boy, we're not gonna be able to do this, are we? That's it? That's all we got? Ooh boy. Because we've been outside of the wilds, we don't have a lot of those claws we need to improve. To improve the... What do we got here? Oh yeah, transformational crystal. Oh yeah. Incentive chips, credit chips. Damn. Alright. Give me some of them sturdy bones. Yeah, you need to use these creature parts in order to improve your multipliers. And then use the... There we go. I think it's 4. Yeah. Then it's another. There we go. To increase the multiplier, and then you use the big ones to give it a huge boost of XP. Bam. Really doesn't go up a lot in power, that's for sure. I just waste the rest of them. Completely wasted. But yeah, that +2 sure ain't a huge help. But still good enough for me because the ATB charge effect is better than anything else. Let's see, what else can you get? Can't really get the synergies. So we'll just keep going. Hello. I'm going this way. Don't worry about me. Not a huge deal. I'm not following you, Lightning. I'm going the other way because that's how I get this chest. Not how I get this chest. I'm gonna have to fight you for this chest, aren't I? Are you the person who has the keys to this? Please to be handing them over. I promise it won't be that hard. Take him out. Now. And bye. And you didn't die. Go. No such luck. Damn. Already looking pretty good there, Lightning. Gunther. Jeez. You figure... You think you know a pet. Oh, a black belt. You need one of those. This Riptide ring is just too situational to be that great. Alright. I realized why Snow was able to actually straight up block a lot of those attacks, because I think he too has a physical wall when he reduces the amount of damage he's taken. I do not want to. No, no. Oh, well. It's happening. Let's take out this guy and make things easy for us. Ow. Pain. Just pain. That's all that is. Oh boy. Still have Saboteur Medic on the hotbar for some unknown reason. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh boy. Heal me, please. Really love it. Okay. Get this guy out of here. Or gun staggers. Again. Start over on this friggin' behemoth. It'd be great if I weren't standing next to Lightning, though. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, good thing that only hit me. Hey, slow down. Actually, I need to stagger him before he gets too low, because I think that's when he switches. Yeah, doesn't really help me figure that out. Heal yourself. Don't die. Boy, it's long stagger. Long route to the stagger. Yep. Here, we continue building up that gauge. Are you slowed yet? 2, 3, ow. We gotta deal with that. At least Lightning got her ATB to reset. That hurts. Please don't die. Okay, 32 life. Perfect. Ah, oh, come on. It's time-based. I do not like the sound of that. Hey, over here.
I'll deal with you.
Okay, good. I got it. Oh boy. Okay, here's my shot. Oh yeah, I can't actually slow you. I can stagger you. Not if that happens. 2, 3. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Slash. Okay, this is going a little bit better than it was last time. That still hurts when we both get hit by that. Come on, cure yourself, Lightning. You don't need to cure me. Come on, I can barely stagger it on my own here. Almost there. Hang in there. Oh boy, does that hurt. Ow. Alright, take it out. Ow. Alright, no more of this. Oh, do we not actually launch him? Nope. Can't actually... Oh, yeah. It took our entire effort to get him up there. Let me get you up the second time. There we go. We're not going to see that smite, though, to finish him off. I think we're just going to kill him. What a shame. But smite is real cool. Really, 2 minutes under the time and that's only a 4-star review? Get it together, game. Yeah, kind of important that that hallway's super short so we get right back into what happened to Snow. Although to a certain extent, it'd be a good idea for them to just have not included that at all. Although we're getting it in small sequences too. So there's a feeling of urgency in Fang and Lightning getting there. With the idea that you hope Snow gets there safely. Boy, Hope is out of it. But you gotta have props to those muscles to carry a child up a ladder. That's not the easiest task. It's also not easy to do that. I've given people piggyback rides. When they're conscious, it's way hard.
Hey.
Why'd you save me?
I was asked to keep you safe.
And by your mom.
Lightning. And by Nora. I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. I put her
I mean,
in
she
danger.
volunteered for the danger.
I know that. Let me make things right.
You told me before that you couldn't.
And that words were useless and a lot of other things I shouldn't have said. Like I didn't know what
Don't
to
do it. Don't do it.
I didn't know how to set things straight.
Boy, the bunnies are
So I
wired
did.
today.
I thought
This is
if
why I
couldn't
usually
make
have them
up
locked
for
up for streaming.
all the apologies in the world wouldn't mean a thing. So I decided I had to find a way to pay for it first. Before I'd even have the
Which is
right
like not
to
the
say
worst
sorry.
idea, but also say sorry first.
It's like you said.
Like try to make up for it, but don't like
was using that as an
withhold
excuse so I
apology
could run from my
until
own
it's
guilt.
until like some quote unquote perfect time.
That hit home. Oh. Look, Hope. I know what happened was my fault. I don't deny it, And I am sorry. Here.
Here, take this murder
That's
weapon.
light, isn't it?
Why'd you...
That knife was a present from Sarah. To keep her safe. She trusted you with something that important. You should be the one to carry it. I'll find a way to make things better. Just give me time. If nothing I do is good enough, then I'll take any punishment you want to dish out.
She's gone, Snow. You can take the blame, but it won't bring her back.
I hope he's realizing it.
I'm sorry.
I knew it all along. I knew it, but... They had to blame someone. They had to.
Also, good physical metaphor here. Snow carrying hope
To keep on
to
fighting.
the
It
destination.
wasn't someone's fault. It was mine.
Also,
Take it out.
carrying hope to the realization that
Keep yourself
he
alive.
needs to learn how to
until you
forgive.
do.
Ooh, he's got 2 arrows on his brand now. After Fang told you, it kind of incentivizes you to look at it, and Snow's is very visible.
Keep going. Look at that. You don't even need any help.
And now that Hope's come to the realization, he's standing on his own feet. It's just physical metaphor in brief.
Just let me.
You're not gonna get a chance. Because this story moves at the speed of keep going. Incoming boss fight. Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Nope, you don't got this one.
Always the hero. You want to die? You can't.
Oh, it's just me.
I won't let you.
This is gonna go poorly. Well, in that case. Alright, let's circle snowball on the lightning damage, which will be nice when Fang and Lightning show up. Till then. Alright, that's lightning bolt ya. There's basically no way we're gonna stagger you. You're gonna throw lightning bolts at you and call it a day. Ow. This is not gonna go well. Ow. There's just no way you're gonna build a stagger. But at least you can just thunder, 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 switch to medic. Technically speaking, I could eventually win. But practically speaking, no, you have 370,000 hit points, and every time I do a combo, I do 900 damage. Awesome. Yep, it sure is going poorly, isn't it, Hope?
Not bad, kid.
Where's Snow?
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never
Nope.
know what hit it.
We're gonna beat it up now that we have a full party. Relentless assault it is. Alright, I'll just extend the stagger gauge while y'all handle this noise. Good, that's still one for stopping that. What else do we got? Yeah, let's get some diversity. Also a real good paradigm to have around. Keep everyone topped up. And good thing to switch to from Relentless Assault to reset your main attack. Sure. Solidarity. I don't like Solidarity. And Delta attack. Then switch to Diversity and continue the combo. While Hope just gets people up. up you go. Hey, so you're on the ground. Back up you go. Boy, this guy's got a lot of HP. We're definitely going to see that smite here. Come on, keep building that gauge. 1, 2, 3. Why are you casting Thundara? That actually might be this. I actually do more damage than Thunder in Thunder, now that I think about it. Because I do see the computers do it, and the computers wouldn't do it if they didn't have a reason. Smite! Bam! 14,000 damage. What I like to see.
Thanks.
Oh, this is bad. Delta attack out. Yeah, none of that. Whatever you're trying to do, I'm not a huge fan of it. Haha! Solved. Oh, you're still doing it. Okay, good to know. I just stand here and heal through all the damage you're trying to deal to me. No big deal. You done yet? Beam out. Oh, that's bad. That looks super bad. That wasn't super bad. Luckily having a Sentinel just reduces all the damage that you take, so everything's just so much easier. Ah, back to this mode. I can deal with this mode. Good, let's take it out. Especially since lightning gets 2 Thunderas, it's just a real good way to keep it going. Hey, lightning, get a reset. Managing people's resets is the hardest part about these paradigm shiftings. Okay, at 800, and we're about to. We just want that. We're gonna be at 999 here, almost. Oh, I missed the smite because I did that too early. All right, let's get these back into play here. Slow down. Anything else to show me, boss? I don't think so. Oh look, it's immune to death, just in case you... Well, no, you can't. Just in case you're hacking the game and somehow get access to death early on. None of that, sir. Sir, I do protest that you do not beat up on my hope. I'm not afraid of you. Switch just before the attack lands. Aha! This will stop your pinpoint attack. You can't use abilities when you're knocked into the air. Up you go. Alright, this will be the end of you. Especially that, yeah. Let's build the Thunderas build their daggers a huge amount. Up you go. Up you go, and we're done. Ooh, 8 wings. We need those. For upgrading, of course. There you go, Hope. See the power of teamwork? See how important it all is? Very important.
Operation Nora.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Oh, my.
You'll be okay. I'll keep you safe.
Lightning. Me too. I mean, at least I'll try. I'll try to watch out for you two.
Not gonna be easy, given that Lightning's pretty
Don't forget
pretty
about
dedicated
this
to
one.
looking after herself.
That one'll be all right.
Gosh, he probably weighs
He's too
250
stubborn to
pounds.
die.
He's like 6 foot, who knows what. Built like a brick.
Knowing you'll always be welcome, no matter how much has changed. That's what having a home is all about.
That line kind of came out of nowhere. But I mean, it's going to be relevant to the next hour or so of the game, what with Hope meeting his family again. Alright, there's a save point here, because I think this will be a good place to end the deep dive just before... We're not going to be able to save here, are we? Oh, we just get that phoenix down. Alright, Hope, introduce us to your folks. And by folks, I mean Dad, because we all know your mom's dead. Gosh, it's gotta be awkward. Hey, Dad, So I bet you heard on the news about how I'm a fugitive and all that. Or maybe you haven't.
Hope.
Mom's gone.
Awkward. I don't believe that that shelf is that empty. If you have one picture on your shelf, you would... that would just be packed with a whole bunch of knickknacks and...
Nora.
And things.
Dad, I know, I'll be in my room.
Good heart-to-heart, son.
We're gonna rest up. Then we'll leave. If they find out you're sheltering Lassie, they'll...
You're my son. This is your home.
I mean... It sure is. That's one way to have a heart-to-heart. Talk about your feelings for realsies. Nope. Gonna sit here and not have the words for it.
My son.
Say the word my son over and over again. Well, that went better than Hope was expecting. Alright, there's a good place to end. Alright, thank you for joining me on this latest episode of the Deep Dive. Join us next time as we continue exploring the end of Palimpolum part of the game and developing Hope as... and basically the characters figuring out what they're going to do with the rest of their time, and we start approaching where it's less, I have no idea what's going on, and more, this is what's going on and this is what's happening. So I hope you join me for when we're actually playing a game where we know what's going on.